And welcome back to Solo Foundry. I'm Conroy, and I will actually turn on my camera. So what we're doing is we're building a mobile app. It's an audiobook player app. Cool. I was playing with the restreams and stuff earlier, trying to figure out what was actually getting sent where and why it wasn't showing up on YouTube's and stuff. Anyways, yeah, so we're building a mobile app that is for listening to audiobooks. So I'm using a tool called Draftbit, and it's a drag and drop no-code tool that lets you build native mobile apps. The underlying framework is React Native, and then that compiles down for iOS and for Android. This is actually a low-code tool, so it does allow you to put custom code in there, and it also you can export the code and actually hand it off to a programmer, a coder, and they can actually extend it. So what we were working on earlier today was getting the CMS, the content management system. So we're uploading these public domain books that we ran through Amazon Polly, which will let you actually turn text into speech. It sounds pretty nice. We got the books off of Project Gutenberg, and some of the data off of, such as a description and an image, off of this open library, the Internet Archive, which is a free public free use site. So when we left off, we had just gotten our first response as to like when we get the actual books, and I was lamenting that here Brian is the name of the voice that we use. There's we're going to be using Brian and Emma, which are two like British voices, but yeah, so these are the actual MP3 files, and you can see that if we look down by this ID, here's the actual file, which is the intro. It shouldn't be file, it should be HTTPS. Yep, so this is saying in my browser, the Hound of the Baskervilles. The Hound of the Baskervilles. I can't listen and talk at the same time. So one of the things that's kind of annoying, though, is that if you look at this, it was separated, right? So this is like all the title and stuff like that, but then this doesn't have the data right in it, right? It doesn't have the URL. We have to go look it up somewhere else, and that's kind of annoying. But not the end of the world. One of the things I was wondering during the break was whether or not we can... Sorry, I need to turn this down just a little bit. All right. Whether we can get the details for this page, we'll include it there. So we had used this endpoint that is everything. It's just entries. Content types, space. Can we get an entries collection? Get all entries of a space, get a single entry. Yes. So this one, so this is environment entries, entry ID, and then access token. So let's duplicate this. Environment spaces, environment entries. Let's look up, what's this entry ID? This one. This should be our Hound of the Baskerville entry. So we'll put this here. That's even more annoying. It doesn't even include the includes. Dang it. I wish that we could use GraphQL. GraphQL is it's the solution to this, really, so that you can like shape the API response like how you want it. So you can like include the file name, the URL in here. Dang. I wonder if there's any better approach to it. Get assets of a space, get a single asset, locales, links. Um, Search results and related data in the same thing. Using the include parameter, you can specify the number of levels to resolve. The max is 10. All right, so let's see. And include equals, let's do 2. And include equals 2. That's not helpful. And include equals 2. Those are the includes here. I wish I could include them up in the top. Right, so not down in this include section. The include parameter resolves links between entries and assets. Links to content types and space are not included. Okay. Include parameter is only available for the entry collection endpoint. So /entries. Okay, so we'll get rid of that one. Oh, was that our CDN or our image? Yeah. /entries /include equals 0. Okay, so that didn't include any of them. Okay, so it still includes it down in the bottom, even if we do 2, which would be fine if we were programming. It'd be a pain still, but you can retrieve the original image. The URL is the same as the facets file name. No. Resizing, cropping, manipulation. Oh, that's the image API. Links to a specific item. That might be a thing. Full text search is cool. Bounding objects is cool. So field linking, links to assets. Ordering, reverse ordering, limit, skip. Dang, I really wish that we could use GraphQL. Contentful API include asset URL in entry. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, just trying to see if there's another way around it. You know what? Okay, let's just plug it in to here and just see what happens. All right, so we're not going to have authentication config. This is going to be Contentful API. We're just going to do that. I guess actually we should put this as a param. Key value. All right. Coming soon. How about coming now? All right. So here, let's get a different page. We're going to delete this one. Let's make a new screen. They have like a whole set of tutorials that I want to do, but for now, let's just make a new screen. We'll make it a they have like a list. List? I don't know. Guess we'll go to blank again. I wonder if that's what it was going to walk me through in here. All right, let's do this tour real quick because otherwise I might be making it harder than it needs to be. Okay, add email and password. Okay, go to your password, click themes, yummy theme, and observe that it changes the color. Open the theme to do new theme pop-up. Hooray, we made a theme. Cool, and then connect external data. All right, so new blank screen, hit the button. Yep. All right, add these things. Fetch, list, view, image. All right, let's actually do this. Boom, 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 boom. Whoops. You gotta go to layout. Let me open this back up. All right, hit move over. Fetch. Forgot what they'd said. Fetch, view, text, something, something. Fetch, list, view, image, text. Cool. Fetch, list, view, image, text. List, view, image, text. How they had it. Yep. Okay, cool. So build a query, select your fetch component, open the data tab, click the connect data. Okay. Okay. We'll use theirs for now. Populate the components. Select the list in the layer tree, go to the data tab and select data from the mapped data value dropdown. Okay. I feel like I didn't exit out of that correctly. Save. Cool. List. map to data value is data. Okay, then for image, we're going to do image URL. And for text, we're going to do name, I think it said. See, that's pretty cool. All right, ready, next, next. Okay, we did that. All right, now add a bit of styling. So on the view, 16-point padding at the top. Padding 16. And change the align items to center. Center. On the text, 8-point padding on the bottom, and change the font to headline 6. Eat. The font is headline 6. Okay. Hooray! We'll get back to the navigation later. Okay. So that's good to know. But let's see if we can change it to ours. All right, so we're going to edit data. We're going to use Contentful API. Okay, so the list is going to be data items. For the image, we're going to do fields image text. We're going to do title. Well, that's a plus. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to work. Type link ID. I don't see the asset URL down here. Contentful API nest asset URL. Fields file URL. Yeah. Dang and blast. I really don't know what else to do. And I guess we could just like, I don't know. This doesn't have the asset URL in it. It's not like we can just copy it in there. That'd be a lot of work anyway. And if it changed, it would get broken. That's why you have these things linked like that, right? I was really hoping this would be the right thing. So I guess what I'm coming to the conclusion of is these aren't actually compatible. Oops. I think that was the that was the one we actually wanted to keep. Okay. Well, this definitely isn't ideal, but it might be a thing to pursue. I didn't know you could put a fetch inside. This is what they call the n+1. You do one query to load all the books, and then you have to like fetch each one of them, and that kind of sucks. Unless, okay, what about, is there like a block, like a custom code? Okay, so let's turn this around. Instead of trying to find the solution on Contentful, let's see, Draftbit. I got this over here. Um, huh. I wonder what they're talking about, because I tried to do this on mine and I couldn't. Um, okay, how do you add the custom code? So what I'm wondering is if like I can create something custom that will like be able to pull that value from the nested value. Yeah, so even if we did that in here, I don't know how you would add the link, right? Because what we need to do is go in here and say, okay, this is the description, and then it's got like this image, right? So we need to take that image and we need to find it up here. Yeah. This is the asset thing. File again. HTTPS. Yeah. Okay. And I was thinking about using Airtable as the source, but it said you can only do like 5 requests per second or something like that. I don't know. Okay, how do you add custom code? Where is that? I know I've seen it. I know I've seen it. Delete. I think it's getting confused. Sometimes, you know, the time flies, and then sometimes it's like, yep. Like that last stream was 2 hours and it went so fast, and I can't believe it's already been like 30 minutes on this one. What? I don't know what's up. Whatever, mans. Okay, so this will be, let's rename this one so I don't accidentally delete it again. I think this one is title. Whoa. Did you see that? Did you see that? Whoa. Okay, so this one's going to be URL. Okay, so let's go back in here. We're going to say this one is fields.title, but then the magic is items and fields title. Except it needs to be magic. Okay. Image. I don't know why it's like getting so annoyed with me about adding stuff to that view. Keeps making it seem like I'm adding 100 million things. Okay, so the code blocks are on the screen, I believe. Oh, here we go. All right, so let's see if we can get this. All right, so let's just see what this does. So you can do console.log, and I know I'm supposed to be doing like no code, but this is going to be low code. R is not a function. How do you call custom code? That's a good question that I don't know the answer to. Draftbit. Oops. I think my brain's getting tired. All right, so we have a custom function. And then what? Oh, and then you have to link it. And I guess this doesn't have any links. No. But I guess if we put like a button in here, maybe. I mean, obviously it won't help us, but just trying to test this out. It really doesn't like me putting stuff in that view. All right. Actions, custom function, cover image URL. Dang. That didn't work. So this would probably work if we modified the shape of this. So see, this is inside, okay, that's not sys, so it's in items, right? And then we have includes. So the includes has the asset URL. This list is looking at a data.items. So we could do data includes asset. But then that won't be. So this image could be file name. Yep, there we go. Although I don't know why it's that shape. I'm a little bit sad. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We could figure out another way. It's just it didn't work the way that I was hoping it would. Let's look at might have to change the API providers, or I don't know. Card container short right image. Do they have a card container short left image? I mean, it doesn't solve the, the problem. So what was that other one? Lets you do mobile apps from a Google spreadsheet. Glide. But I don't think this lets us do the audiobooks. Just looking at these different templates, maybe we get super lucky. I'd be really surprised for $20. How can I test it out to see what happens? That's pretty awesome. It's nuts that people can do this. It's a crazy, crazy cool world. Wow, that's an audio player. Wow. Definitely could be overthinking things. Okay. Let's try a different tack. Because why not? That one's cool, but yes, okay, this works. So if we were to go in here and say like this, you could favorite it. Let me say my favorites. Okay. So I don't have one of these open. I don't know why that didn't work, but maybe it's because I'm in the preview mode. Okay, so holy crap, I'm super fascinated by this. It obviously won't be the same as like, I don't know, like a real podcast thing, or since I've never done this, let's see what we can do for. We'll just copy some other ones. Okay, let's copy this one. Manage your data. Just gonna figure out what's going on. For every sheet, there's a tab at the bottom. That's pretty cool. Okay. Can you do tabs within tabs? Wait, sorry. What did that say? Change which properties are showing. Filter it. Huh, okay. App menu. Okay. Okay. Let's look at the datas. Okay. Okay. Audiobooks. How do you... this one was Library Ladder. Okay. This audiobook player contains the top must-read classics. Okay, so if I were to go back... Okay, that's cool. So instead of featured episodes, let's call this one featured books. Matches the values in episodes, a category. Episodes is featured. Okay. I wonder if it's possible in here. Whoops. This is actually insanely powerful so far. Episodes is favorited. So let's go back to episodes and do this one, that one, that one, and that one. Relate to items where the value in way interesting. Let's change this one to books column. Do we have 5 of them checked? Nope. Courtney, Kayam, Emmanuel, Ahmad. Oh. Is favorited. Got you. Okay, I'm gonna go back and do what they were doing because they obviously knew what they were doing and I didn't. Oops. Dang, I'm just messing it up all over the place. So I accidentally deleted it. Can I undo that? I can undo it. Dang it. Now how do I get rid of that one? Dang glass. Okay, so I don't even know enough to recreate what I just did by accident. Column type is lookup. Template. Crap. What did I do? What did I do? Go back. Go back in time, Google. I need to change music stations. I haven't listened to this in a long time. I found that sometimes it makes me stressed, but we'll see. It's like it's too much energy. Let's go back to this one. What's dying? Is it Google? What's killing the CPU? Is it still going? Yep, that's cool. What? It's taking so long. It's like frozen. What the heck is taking that much CPU? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Kill it.